Good morning. This is your AI host, Jay. I'm here with the automatically generated Journato morning headlines on April 15, 2022. Extraordinary, ancient tombs and statues unearthed beneath Notre Dame Cathedral. Ukraine war, the young people who lost loved ones and limbs in Kramatorsk train station bombing. Sky News, I had blood all over me, Kramatorsk station attack survivors face long road to recovery. World's oldest gorilla celebrates 65th birthday with cake. Boris Johnson asked for Evgeny Lebedev to skip City Hall security in 2015. The Guardian, MPs to question chair of appointments panel over Evgeny Lebedev peerage. Oil rises on news EU may phase in a ban on Russian oil imports. Reuters, will we see another oil price breakout soon? Oilprice.com, oil futures finish higher on potential for EU ban on imports of Russian oil. MarketWatch, crude oil reverses higher on threat of Russian oil embargo. FX Empire, what's keeping China from buying more Russian crude? Palestinian lawyer and teen killed as Israel raids West Bank amid escalating violence. The Guardian, Palestinians say Israeli forces kill 2 in West Bank raids. The Independent, Israeli forces kill 2 Palestinians in West Bank clashes, health officials. Reuters, hundreds mourn Palestinian boy killed by Israeli forces as both sides report violence across the West Bank. CNN, Israeli forces kill Palestinian as West Bank raids continue. French presidential election, protester tackled to the ground and dragged from room after holding up picture of Marine Le Pen and Vladimir Putin. Sky News, French election, protester removed from Le Pen news conference amid scrutiny over Russia ties. The Independent, French election 2022, Marine Le Pen says NATO should seek closer ties to Putin. The Times, Marine Le Pen's ties to Russia may come back to haunt her. Bloomberg, how France's presidential election could impact Ukraine war. Russia sanctions Cawthorn, Marjorie Taylor Greene and Full House. The Independent, Sergei Lavrov's wife among more than 200 targeted by UK in new sanctions. Evening Standard, Ukraine war, captured oligarch Viktor Medvedchuk among 206 more individuals sanctioned by UK. Sky News, UK imposes sanctions on another 206 Russians after Ukraine railway attack. The Guardian, UK targets separatist leaders in eastern Ukraine with sanctions. South Africa braces for more heavy rain after floods kill hundreds. The Guardian, hundreds killed in South Africa's deadliest storm, world. The Times, South Africa's president says Durban flood show, climate change is here, with more than 300 dead. The Independent, South African police disperse crowd calling for aid after flooding. The Guardian, flooding continues in South Africa's Durban area, 259 dead. Brooklyn subway shooting suspect denied bail in first court appearance. The Guardian, New York subway shooting, Frank James appears in court after attack that left 10 people injured. Sky News, suspect in New York subway attack turned himself in via police hotline. The Telegraph, suspect drifted from city to city as his videos hinted at violence. The New York Times, Zach Tahan is being hailed for his NYPD tip-off. That's not the whole story. Ukraine war, Russian Black Sea flagship Moskva allegedly attacked by Ukrainians has sunk, Defense Ministry. Sky News, Russia's flagship Black Sea missile cruiser seriously damaged, BBC News. BBC News, in wars cold and hot, the Moskva has sailed through history. The Independent, Russian flagship that attacked Snake Island crippled by Ukrainian missile strike. The Telegraph, what is a Neptune missile? The anti-ship weapon system Ukraine claims to have used in Moskva attack explained. This was all for the news. Thanks for listening. Please do not forget to like and subscribe.